How do you handle failure?
Failure and success are like two sides of a coin. Like, we cannot win all the time. Such a way, we will face failures in our life. I too have faced several failures in my life. Sometimes I could not achieve the things I really wanted in my life. What we need to learn is failure is the next stage of success. We should realize what caused our failure.
Have you ever faced any stress in your college days?
Yes, definitely, many times.
Can you illustrate with some examples, live examples?
One of the slide example is, I actually, first of all, I attempted an entrance exam during my graduation time. I actually first wanted to be a doctor, so I applied for the entrance exam. But unfortunately, due to COVID, I could not study properly well, and I failed in my first attempt. But eventually, I was very sad at the time, but eventually, my subject, which I attempted in graduation, helped me learn a lot of things, new things, which I became interested in, and I decided to choose the course, which is chemistry, for my graduation.
Okay, from doctor interest, how did you change your lane to management? What made you change the lane to management?
First of all, doctor is something, at that time, I really did not have like a proper dream. I just wanted to be on the top. So mostly kids who study wanted to be a doctor, so I also wanted to be a doctor. But then I started to realize, is this job really meant for me? Would I be able to do it? I realized I had good leadership skills, and I have managed a lot of events during my college times and my high secondary times. So I realized I do have a lot of skills that are useful for management. That's why I opted for this.
Can you elaborate on the skills?
I have good leadership skills. I have emotional intelligence. I'm able to analyze the emotions of the persons I come in contact with. And with that, I can provide suitable responses and console them if they are sad, or able to communicate with them. And I have good analytical skills. I'm able to analyze the skills of others.
What do you prefer, sympathy or empathy?
I think probably empathy, because sympathy is something you show in front of others, like, oh, I'm a generous man. But it will make, when you show sympathy to someone, that person may not like it. They will think they are like being pushed down to the ground. Like, he will think like, oh, he just wants to show off. That's why he's taking care of me. Meanwhile, empathy is more like how to say, what your right hand does do, your left hand should not know that. Something like that. Okay. So I prefer empathy.
What type of leader do you think you are?
What type of?
What type of leader do you identify yourself as?
I identify myself as a motivational leader. I think giving motivational speeches and awareness to others is one of the key factors in leadership.
What would you do if you were given incomplete instruction?
Incomplete?
Instruction.
Instructions. First of all, I would try to communicate with the instructor why it is incomplete, like why are certain parts missing. Then I would try the best of my skills to how to find remedies or solution to this unclear communication.
You mentioned like you had stress during your entrance exam, right? So if I am giving you an opportunity for a job and at last I am telling you that you are not qualified, how would you react?
First of all, I would be sad. Then I would ask, oh, why didn't you tell it early?
Okay.
But I will take it in a positive way, because if I did not have the educational qualifications for that job, at the first point, I should not be applying for it. So I would not make that mistake. If I ever did that, I would apologize.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.